This is Dr. Tinsley Keefe with Oklahoma Judicial Process Servers. Our phone number is 405-593-3515. And today we would like to help people to be able to know what to do if you as a process server are out trying to serve a court paper and you go up to the door and someone doesn't want to take the court papers. So you go, "Hi, sir, ma'am, this is for you. Have a good day." And they're like, "Yeah, I'm not touching this." Really? Well, okay. So a lot of process servers don't know what to do in this situation. But if you listen to what I have to say to help you, you will know just what to do. And if that happens, simply take the court paper, drop it at the person's feet, and say, "Have a good day." What if you don't have to touch them with it? I know that some jurisdictions say you have to touch them and like force it in their hand, maybe up in New York or something like that. Don't do that. You'll just start fights. Drop it at their feet. That's perfectly legal under Oklahoma law. And walk away. If they pick the papers up and throw it back at you, so what? Fuck it. That's not your problem. All you have to do is that they have to know about the court paper. They have it. At that point, they can do whatever they want to with it. It doesn't matter. Now, I've had times when people have quite literally, tried to come and like stick it back in my hand or to put it back in my windshield when I'm leaving. Oh well, I just take it and put it back on the ground. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I don't want it. And if they put it back in my windshield, take it and I throw it back on the ground and I leave. I mean, it doesn't, don't get into power struggles with them. It's not worth it. It does help if you have some type of a video thing playing, like to record everything that happens during a serve. In that case, if they try to dispute service or if they get violent, you have something to show the police or the judge. Hey, look, this person was served. Or hey, this person started to get violent. I know this person said this, but this is what really happened. You can get a special shirt camera, which is totally cool. Or you can even get like some cameras, like the dash cameras that you can put in your car. Whatever works, whatever will work best for you and that you feel most comfortable with, to record everything so that you can see what's going on. Because people can sometimes lie, say, "Hey, I'm not so and so." It can be very frustrating. Another thing that is very helpful, if you can, get a picture of the person before you go up there. That way, if you say, "Hey, John Doe, here are your court papers," and John Doe says, I'm not John Doe," you have a picture to say, "Really? Then who is this a picture of?" "Oh yeah, I guess I am John Doe." "All right, well I'll take the papers." I've had that happen several times in my career. If you don't have a picture that's readily available from a client, try to find one online, or at least try to get a physical description. What does the person look like? So if you go to serve the person and the person's black and the person that you are supposed to serve is white, okay, you probably have the wrong person. What I usually do is ask the person for ID. If the person says, "Yeah, I'm not John Doe," and you're not sure what the person looks like, or if it could be the person, or whatever, and you're not sure, ask for ID. If that person that you're trying to serve won't show you ID, then that is probably a 90% chance that is the person. If the person just outright refuses, like, "Yeah, I'm not going to show you my ID." If the person will show you his or her ID, it's probably not the person you want. So, but if that person won't show you ID, that's probably is the person that you want. But even if it's not the person you want, be sure to make note of the name of the person, because A, your client will probably want it. B, that person might be a roommate or related to or could be living there with the defendant if that is the defendant's home. So that's always something else that you can do. Something else that is also helpful when trying to be able to get people served properly, especially if they may not want to take the court papers, is to make sure that before you go up to a house or an apartment or whatever, check the mailbox. Just see, you obviously don't keep the mail, but you can just see what the name is on the mail that's inside. Just quickly look at it. Okay, is the mail all in the name of the defendant that you're looking for? And if it is, that doesn't guarantee that the person still lives there. But it can help to provide some great circumstantial evidence that the person probably lives there, unless the person just moved out maybe. But don't get into any confrontations. Always be sure to downplay your role. Just try to throw it out like, yeah, I am just the mailman. I'm just doing my job, just a mailman, just doing what I can. Don't ever get into struggles of will or conflict. Just try don't and also when you go to serve the court papers, don't stick around and go into long explanations or details. Just don't. It's not worth it. You want to go in there, get the element of surprise. Here is your court paper. Have a good day, and leave. Don't necessarily turn your back on the person. Kind of be careful as you're walking back to your car because they could always come after you. But just be very easy with it. Hey, there's your court paper. I'm just a mailman. I haven't even read it. And in the truth, I myself and most of my process servers don't even get the time to read all of the court documents, and we don't really care most times. you know. This is just some of the helpful advice that might be able to help you to know how to serve somebody if the person doesn't want to take court papers, and to try to get the most effective service possible when you're serving court papers as a process server. If you have any other questions or you need anything, please don't hesitate to contact us at 405-593-3515. And once again, this is Dr. Tinsley Keefe with Oklahoma Judicial Process Servers. Thanks, and have a great day. Bye-bye.